Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're gonna start playing in just one moment. In just one moment. Or two. Or however long this has been. And a little bit longer too. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo. Alright. Guess it's about time to start playing the game. Hey, we are going to build that university today. The one that I keep talking about. We didn't get around to it last time, but this time, for realsies. Because I've already unlocked the plot of land. So there's nothing to do. There is nothing to do. Except go do it. There's nothing to do to get ready. We can just jump right into university making, so that's exciting. Hi, Lindsay in the chat room. Oh, hey. Thank you for sharing the link to my live stream on the social medias. The Sochmeads, as the kids call them. I think. I heard that on a TV show. Does anybody actually call them the Sochmeads? Or is that just... because it sounds kind of dumb. It sounds kind of dumb. But a lot of things sound dumb to me, so I can't go by that. I can't just say, that sounds dumb, so it must not be true. You're like, it could still be true. Oh, I didn't buy the plot of land, but I got the high enough population that I can. So we are going to purchase this right here. And now we're going to build a off-ramp, this little chute from the highway here out to Crater Island, where we are going to build a university. And I am not going to get fancy with this highway here. I'm just going to use a pre-built, pre-made, comes with the game interchange or intersection or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to try to build my own because they always turn out to work, but they're ugly as heck. So I'm just going to use this. It's functional and attractive. And then we're just going to hook up the roads. And these poor cars that were on the road, they're not even going to notice anything changed. Okay, everything scooched over a little bit, but for the most part, they're just going about their business. And then let's build a gigantic bridge. All right. A kind of enormous bridge. Our fishing boats go right up next to the bridge, but they don't go under it. So that's fine. They could go under it. They're pretty small. All right. What? Why is this elevated? That happens to my stuff all the time. Get down. Get down to the ground. Oh, it's so weird. I must be pushing the wrong button or something. Alright. Hey, Terrence in the house. Hi, Terrence. How's it going? Yes, we are finally going to help the poor dummies in my city who don't have a higher education, and for some reason they want it. Now, we're going to put in the university. What should I name the university, you guys? What should the university be called? Besides just like Everythingburg University, because that's kind of boring. Everythingburg. Really, it could be something completely different. It could be Animal Crossing University. It could be Craterversity. Crater, because this is Crater Island. Because of the asteroid crater impact, which nobody can prove I caused. Could we put a roundabout right around the crater? Oh my gosh, that fits kind of perfectly, actually. Bam! Oh my gosh, that is perfect. This is not Oscar Highway. This is Crater Loop. Bam! Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Smarty Pants School, Alinzia says. Smarty Pants. I like that. Oh yeah, I went to Smarty Pants out at Everythingburg. Yeah, I got a master's degree from Smarty Pants. It works. I'm an official Smarty Pants graduate. I like it. All right. Is this correct? Yeah, those are 3 lanes going in both directions. These are 3 lanes going in both directions. So yeah, that should work. And then coming off of here, we'll use the road with bicycle lanes so that people can ride their bicycles around the university. And let's just start with some basic infrastructure here. Bam! At Price Street. No, this is Crater Street. No, actually, you know what? This is where we're going to put the university. So this is Smarty Street. All right. Smarty Street. Now, before we start putting in any other stuff, let's get the plumbing set up. We'll set up all the pipes we're going to need. And let's have this go down here. So we're just going to make sure this whole area is completely covered with access to the water system. And then we're also going to need power over here. I kind of like the idea of making the university powered by its own power source. Could be kind of green power Or it could be... I'd love to give them their own nuclear power plant on Crater Island. Something about having a nuclear power plant on Crater Island sounds like a terrible idea. A solar power plant might work. Ocean thermal energy conversion plant. Energy tear. Oh, this is a mod. I'm pretty sure, right? Energy tear? Yeah, that's got to be a mod. I don't know what that is. But yeah, solar updraft tower. The warmth generated by sunlight is what powers this power plant. The warm air goes up, turning the blades of fans that produce electricity. The large batteries within the building allow it to store electricity and not be affected by day and night. That's kind of cool. It's like a different kind of solar panel. Let's do this. I like, yeah, the university, they're going to be experimenting with new technologies and sciences here, including this weird fancy schmancy Smarty Pants U power plant. I like that. Let's have that run off of this road. Send it down there a little bit. And then we'll put it over here. Oh, I accidentally left time running super fast when the after it went to daytime. I just wanted time to go super fast during the night, so we could get to where we can see what we're doing. But oops! And look at that. They don't have water, because the very first thing I did was go and build this off of the gigantic water grid I constructed. Okay, we'll do this. Tie that back into the main line over there. Wonder if, could I just do off of this? And then fill that in there. Okay, whoops. Why is it all being weird? There we go. Okay, now they've got water. Okay, and they've got water and they've got electricity. This is a neat thing. Now this is not a mod. I wonder if this is based on a real world technology or power plant somewhere. It'd be pretty cool. Alright. And I just need something over here. You know what? Let's start with basic city services like a fire department, police department. The university is so far away from the rest of the city that really these kids and the faculty working here are going to need everything. A little medical facility. And yeah, that should do it. Let's put in just a little tiny park as well. Oh, that's a great big park. Put that in over here. Okay, so when you get over here, so if you need to go to the doctor or if your dorm catches fire, you've got some people right here who can help you out, so that's good. Our mascot should be the Smarty Pants Craters. I like that. I don't know how you would make a crater costume, but I like that. I like that idea very much. Alright, let's get 4-lane road with bicycles going right through here. Bam. And let's start with the... let's slow down time because it is daytime now. Let's see, where was the university stuff? Here we go, campus area. Alright. We're going to make this whole area part of the campus. Oh, got to place a building first. Let's see. So we can put in... We can do a trade school campus area, or we can do a liberal arts college campus area, Or we can do a university campus area. And then we've got, these are varsity sports, could go with anything. Let's just do a university. The liberal arts and trade schools are both interesting options, but let's just start with just a basic run-of-the-mill university. And you know, right off the bat, I kind of want to be fancy. I don't know. I want the university area to look kind of cool, you know. So what if we do something? Oh man, but I also don't want traffic to get ridiculous. So we could do something like this. I want to do like a little street area like that. And maybe have this come off and go there. And this come off and go there. And we could kind of move this over a little bit. Okay. We should move this whole thing over, actually. Otherwise, there's not enough room between the two intersections there. Okay. And let's do this. That looks okay. And this is Pantsy Street. If this is Smarty Pantsy. Oh, Smarty Pants. Okay, yes. Smarty Pants. So we've got Smarty Street here, and this is just Pants Street. Which by itself sounds weird. But there we go. Okay, and then, oh, I probably need to scooch this over. Don't I? Probably need to make more room here. Because inside of here, I want to put in some parking. I want to put in a parking lot. Da, 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 da. It doesn't fit. What about like that? I mean, that works. Could do two like that, maybe. Now, we haven't got the university yet, but we're going to have a really awesome... Okay, I need to redo this whole thing, I think. We're going to have a really awesome university when we're all said and done. It takes time to make things cool. Okay, and then let's go back to the parking lot tool, which is not there. Here we go, okay. Slope too steep, or do we have a slope? It's not much of a slope. Dag nabbit. Okay. Mayor spends $1 million constructing university parking lot. Let's flatten everything out. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to get rid of this and this and this and this, and we're going to make it all nice and flat. Okay, this whole area is now nice and flat. Perfect. And then we're going to go back and put the roads back in. And then we're going to go back and put this road back in. Oh my gosh, and then for some reason it's all elevated. Ah, I don't think I'm pushing the wrong button to do that. I think the game is being just real weird about that. Okay. I mean, is this intersection elevated, or is it maybe because of all the fiddle-faddle I did with the height? Okay, well, it seems like a lot of fiddling, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool. There we go. Except that's not going to be far enough back for a really big parking lot, is it? Harris Street. Okay, there we go. There we go. Plenty of room for a gigantic parking lot, which a university like Smarty Pants is going to need. Okay, so we'll have... Oh, I wanted to have 2 parking lots side by side. Instead, we'll just have one great big parking lot, I guess. There we go. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Look at that. Oop. Oh, and then we gotta turn that on. Okay. So we can go, we can do that. And we can do that. Alright, that's good. And then we can go in here. Oh my gosh! I'm just getting caught up on what's going on in the chat. There, Darren says, whoever wears the Crater mascot costume will be a real hole. It's fantastic. Okay. Look at that. Actually, the proportions are perfect for the size of the building. That was an accident, but a happy accident. Okay. Pants Street. A very happy accident. Oh, that really looks good. Oh, they don't have power? That's okay. We just need to run power over the road here. That's going to be kind of ugly, though. Is there a nicer place to put these power lines, maybe? I'm going to all this effort to make a really epic kind of front door. Okay. Yeah, I really want the entrance area to the university to be like amazing. Oh, hold on, everybody. Okay, so I want to put in some trees, but I don't want to just put them in randomly. There we go. Individual trees. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right along here, instead of trees, maybe we'll put in some of these flower dealies. And some of these leafy bushes. Oh, we got some cool other trees too. Those are kind of neat. Maybe throw in some of these over here. Alright, and what else do we have? Oh yeah, let's put in some of these. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice, I think. Alright, people, what do we think? I worked really hard on this, but I think this looks good. I'm really happy with this. You come into the You go up this one-way road, and around here, turn left to get into the large parking lot area. And then you go to, got crosswalks there, and then you walk across and go into the University Administration Building. I think it's awesome. I'm very happy. Very pleased. We'll need to put in some actual places for people to go to class and stuff, but this is a good start. And so let's see, what other buildings can we put in a university? Well, we can put in university paths for them to walk around and stuff. Let's start by just putting a path around that area in the back there. And then let's see, we've got university dormitory. We've got study hall. University groundskeeping. Futsal club. Futsal club is open for all fans, players, and coaches to share their love of the sport in friendly practice matches and futsal game nights. Futsal must be a sport they just made up for the video game, and everything else is locked. Right, futsal's not a real thing, right? I don't know a lot about sports ball, but have I just never heard of futsal, but people are playing futsal all over the place? There's a huge futsal following in Britain or something. I watched a documentary called Explained on Netflix, and one of the episodes talked about cricket, and they explained cricket, and I know more about cricket than I ever have before. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so we've got a dormitory here, and we've got a study hall there. The groundskeeping doesn't seem super terribly important. I mean, I guess, like, part of how we're going to get the university leveled up is by having it look nice. And I guess the groundskeeping will help with it looking good. So maybe it is important. We could have this path go down here and connect to the road. And the groundskeeping building is luckily very small. So we could put that in right there. And then, of course, the world-famous futsal club needs to go in here. Could we connect that to... It could go on the main road. I kind of like the idea of having everything connect to the walking paths. It doesn't really... I don't think it really fits. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, let's see. Where can I put the futsal club? It may have to go... We may have to have things on the other side of the road. It may not all just fit inside this area that I mapped out. That's not the end of the world. We could put the futsal club right over here. So if people want to come watch the futsal matches, that could work. And then we take the... Let's make my favorite, one of my favorite things, a overpass for the walking trail. There we go. Well, that's a little steep. I do make them really steep a lot, don't I? Okay, let's... Okay, let's see. And that connects. Yeah, that connects to the sidewalk. And that's not so steep. So people can walk over the overpass over here to go to their futsal club. Oh man, Terrence, you haven't played your Switch? Well, I'm glad your daughter's getting some enjoyment out of your Switch, but I don't know. I've been really into Animal Crossing and Disgaea, so I've been playing my Switch a lot for those games. The parking lot by the hospital here seems a bit steep. That doesn't seem like a great idea. Let's move this. Yeah. Parking should be a little easier over there. Alright. So there we go. We've got our... Can I get an idea what futsal is? I don't know what futsal is. It all happens inside there, so I can't see. Oh, this is Price Street? No, this is supposed to be Smarty Street. What happened? Oh, I had to bulldoze it and rejigger it, didn't I? Okay. Smarty Street. So, hey, look at that! People are already parking in the university's parking lot and going on in. Hey, this is cool! People are already going to the university. Oh, they named it Everythingburg Institute. Everythingburg Institute. That makes sense, but we're going to call it Smarty Pants U. Oh my gosh, we've got 745 students already. And we only have room for 500, so we're over capacity. Wow. Okay, we'll make it bigger. We'll expand into this area over here. No problem. If so many people want to go to the university, we can accommodate them. Let's get another walkway going on. Okay, another overpass. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And then over here we can plop down another dormitory. I would think another dormitory would give us the extra capacity we need. Okay, did the or do we need another study hall? Did the dormitory give us... No, our maximum is still just 500 students. I wonder what decides our student capacity. Oh, hey! School of Law. Students get internships in the office of the city's prosecutor providing legal counsel to citizens. Crime rate and police department upkeep is reduced throughout the city. Increases campus attractiveness. And, okay. That's cool. Crime rate and police department upkeep are reduced throughout the city. Not sure I necessarily want to create a whole bunch of lawyers, but not all lawyers are jerks. Probably, I don't know. Let's go ahead and put in a law institute thing. That sounds great. Okay. All right, lawyers. My gosh, these university buildings are giant. They're huge. I thought I zoned more space than I was going to need for a long time, and I'm already filling it all up. Let's put, well, I wonder what is our capacity now? We've got 2 dormitories, and we added the law school stuff. We have over 1,000 students, and our maximum is still 500. So yeah, we're still over capacity. Good grief. Let's put in another study hall. And let's add a 3rd dormitory. Okay, surely that's going to increase. No, students is still, they're 1,100 out of 500. So I guess we just have to level up the university. So right now, reputation level is unrecognized. Oh, what can I do? We've got campus attractiveness is huge, even though I haven't done that much. Academic works. Oh, we got to get, I bet that's it. I bet we need to get 2 academic works. Oh, that's, the 500's not the capacity. It's the, what is required to get the next level, to level up the university. Okay. So I've been adding dormitories and stuff for no reason. Well, we'll probably use them when it expands, when it grows. And so we need 2 academic works. That's what we need to level up. So let's put some money into getting a scientific study done. $20,000. Let's try to get a scientific study done. And let's see, we can put in some trees along this pathway, kind of hide the road. Oh, this building has a little parking lot there, which is interesting because it's only connected to a walking path and not the main road. I don't know how anybody's getting their cars over there, but okay. And we'll put some trees along here. All right. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. I think this is looking pretty good. Now, we're going to need some other services over here, like mass transit for one thing. If we're going to have 1,000 kids going to school over here, it would be nice. I mean, right now there's no traffic, but I do want to add some residential zones and some commercial. I want to have some places for people to live off campus. I want to have some shops where people could go to the grocery store, go to the restaurants, whatever, in the commercial zones. So I want to expand this out. And like I say, we're going to need some mass transit. We're going to have all these people living here and going to school here and everything. They're going to need a way to get over here and get back into the main city. So let's start by putting in a subway connection. That seems like a good first thing to do. The metro. Now we already have a limited metro. It's only got like 3 or 4 stops over in the city, but we're going to add a metro stop over here, really close to the university. Assuming that's the main reason people would be getting on the metro, is to go to the school. So we'll bring that down here. Then we got to go really. We got to get under the. Oh, maybe I need to back up. Because the metro has to actually go underneath. Well, it either has to go underneath the river, or, yeah, as steep as we can get, we can't get under the river. So the other thing we can do is we can have the metro go up and go over the river. The metro is going to become a bridge. Which seems weird, but I mean, I live in a city where we don't have subways, so I don't know much about subways, except what I see of them on, like, TV. So maybe it's normal enough for subways to go above ground and be on a bridge when they need to go on or pass a river or something. I don't know. That might just be how it is. Alright, and then we'll hook it into the main subway system over here. And then let's take the metro line. Let's see. Oh, it must be this green one here. So we're going to take it and we're just going to add a stop over here at the university. So, bam! We've got the subway going out here. Oh, Terrence, you've been playing XCOM 2? Man, I loved the XCOM games. I haven't played that new one, the Chimera Squad, but I loved XCOM 1 and 2. I was never able to beat them, though. They're really hard. Overcooked looks like fun. I've never been able to play Overcooked with anybody, and so I don't even own it because I don't see the point in playing it by myself. LOTRO. Lord of the Rings Online? Never played that one. Alright, so we've got a subway going out here. Let's also get a bus route. Nothing fancy about a bus route, but we don't necessarily need fancy. I would just like, well, you know what? Let's build out the residential and commercial stuff first. Could make this area right here a commercial area. And over here, let's put in another park area. And let's try. And let's put in another little parking area over here too. So that people going to all of these stores, all these commercial spots we're putting in, will have some place to park. And we'll leave this area around the park, maybe just trees and stuff. We don't need to try to squeeze a bunch of stores around the park. We can leave this kind of just a nice area. Okay, and now let's add a residential subdivision. We're going to do like, I often like to have my subdivisions curvy-wurvy, kind of look natural and realistic and nice. I'm going to try to do that again here. Let's have a straight shot come off of this. And then we'll have some nice roads coming off of here that are not necessarily straight. Oop-a-doo. I kind of like that. There, a little circle-y dealy there. Another one of those. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Don't want to get too close to that power plant, because I know that produces noise pollution. But we could put some more commercial close to the power plant. Commercial doesn't care about noise pollution, I don't think. I think it can be noisy at work, as long as it's not noisy when you go home to your house. Yeah, Terrence, you've been dying at XCOM 2. XCOM 2 is hard. I would always have like an A team of really my best people and a B team that I would play with once in a while to just try to keep them a little bit leveled up and stuff. And eventually I would hit a spot where my whole A team died and my B team wasn't good enough by themselves. Like I could bring up a couple from the B team to replace one or two casualties on the A team and be okay, but eventually when my main A team just was completely wiped out, it was all over because everyone else was too weak to do any good. But I really enjoyed it. The story is really cool, and I love those turn-based strategy game type situations, so it's a good game. But yeah, good luck, man. It's hard. It's real hard. Maybe we should throw in a park over here too with all this residential, all these residential buildings and stuff. Okay. And then with all that, you know, right over here then. Oops, is that? Yeah, we need to put that over here. And we could make this a high density area. High density residential all along here. And high density commercial right in here. And a swath of high density residential right there. So we've got some nice little houses in the suburbs. I guess they're suburbs or subdivisions or whatever. And then we'll also have some giant skyscraper type buildings there where we could really fit a whole bunch of people in. It's not quite as nice, but it gives people options. You want to live in this subdivision, you can do that. You want to live in a high-rise apartment building, you can do that too. You have choices. And then as long as we've got this waterfront property over here, let's go ahead and throw in a fishing pier. And let's see, what is this? A marina. That could be fun. And where's the jet ski? Yeah, jet ski rental. Those college kids, they're going to want to rent some jet skis. I am 100% sure they're going to want to rent some jet skis. So let's do that. Let's do that. And then we just need to put a little road. Oh, it still doesn't have road access? Thought it would be close enough. Okay, there we go. So yeah, now we got a fishing pier, 2 jet ski rentals, and a marina. College kids and the people living here proper should enjoy going and partaking in all those activities. Sweet, okay. So we've got some more people coming to live over here. We've got the university kicking butt. Oh yeah, and let's add a bus network. Now that we've got some residential and everything here. So let's just start. Let's start the bus route right here in front of the university. And it's going to go through the commercial area. And it's going to go into the residential area. It's going to stop at all of the places that we've put high density residential skyscrapers. And then it's going to go through the suburbs, the subdivision, whatever you call this, to pick up people over here. So I want the college kids to be able to, I mean, obviously they can live on campus. We've got dormitories, like 3 dormitories. But if they want to like get a bunch of roommates or something and rent a house in the residential area or whatever, I want them to have that option. And then we'll put some stops over in the commercial. And, you know, if they want to get a job working for some of these shops or businesses, that's an option too. There we go. Close that up. And this is going to be university route. And let's also put in one bus route that goes from the main city over to the island. I don't know what the best place to do that would be, though. It's going to be a gigantic long bus route. But here, hey, here we go. Academic year report. Oh, they didn't change the name. Sweet. Let's see. We got 4 academic works. We have 1,572 students. Campus attractiveness is 255. Our reputation level increased to recognized from unrecognized. People have heard of us. We're getting tuition fees are at $7 per student, which no wonder we're over capacity. Our tuition rates are ridiculously small. Exchange student bonus 4%. Are we getting exchange students? That's cool. And then we have all these new buildings. We have a cafeteria, fountain, gymnasium, outdoor study. Let's see, this says we created 3 academic works. It said up there it said 4. Well, let's see, we researched instantaneous results through advancements in hematology patients. Hematology, patients receive the results from their laboratory tests instantly. Well, that's cool. And Sound Sucker, relentless partying in dormitories led to the discovery of noise-canceling wallpaper. That sounds like a fantastic invention. And What the Damn, Research conducted together with engineers on where and how to build functional dams. So that's great. Hey, we're contributing to society. We're not just educating students. We're also conducting meaningful science to make soundproof wallpaper, apparently, which sounds like a great idea. I've lived in apartments. I've needed soundproof wallpaper. I'm going to rename it again, because the last time I renamed it, I guess it didn't work. Alright, well, it's about time to wrap everything up. Yeah, right? Maybe I can change the tuition rate, Silencia. I wish your college should only charge $7 as well. Have we been recognized for a good reason or a bad reason? I assume we've been recognized because we invented soundproof wallpaper. But I don't know. I hope we don't have any scandals. Oh, this store is abandoned. Not enough workers. We should add some more residential housing, I guess, to get more workers. Oh, and you know what? We've got the university, but we need high schools and elementary schools for all of these new houses we've set up. So, let's make this whole area over here. And we're going to add in, oops, yeah, just basic elementary school. Yeah, we'll put in an elementary school and a high school. And of course, like I always do, we're going to put a fire department right by the elementary school. And we'll add a nice little park. You know, kind of playground that the kids can use. Oops, but one that will fit. Alright. And then we'll zone some low-level residential along here. Get some more people living in the neighborhood. And then over here, we'll make some more high-density residential so we can get a lot more people living in the neighborhood. I would think the property along the river there would be pretty high value, high dollar value. And let's have this road here. Nope, let's leave that where it is. Over here, this is probably a better idea. Let's add some office buildings over here in case we need any law firms to move in so those kids can get internships over here. Alright, we'll put another law firm or office building right there and right there. And some more commercial along here because we have a lot of commercial demand. There we go. Alright, well, it has been an hour, so it is about quitting time. This is when I like to wrap things up. But guys, I think I'm really happy with what we've accomplished today. I've wanted to put a university into this city for so long, and we finally got it. We have finally got the university. We've got kids walking along these little walking paths. Parking in incredibly steep parking lots there. We've got a lawyer school, law school, I guess you call it. Lawyer school. And I really like this entrance. I know I spent a lot of time rejiggering all of the streets and everything to do this, but I think this main entrance to the university looks really awesome. I love it. I love it. I think it's cool. And we've added on more of the city. We've got commercial buildings and residential buildings. We didn't just make a university, we added a whole new part of the city where people can live. And it's got a subway going to it, along with a giant highway system and bridge. We've got the subway, and once you get over here, you've got the bus route, and the thing's powered by this newfangled solar energy rising air turning fans thing. I mean, I'm happy. I am really happy. We've got more room to expand. We can fill up Crater Island. Want to make sure we leave enough space for more additions to the university as that grows, of course. But we've got more room to build. But I think this is a good foundation to a good start for the university and a great addition to the city. Oh, look at this. This is the subway above ground, going over the bridge, and then it goes back underground. That's cool. Oh, man. I'm pleased. Okay, well, thank you, everybody, for watching. I stream City Skylines every Thursday at 5 o'clock Alaska time. And I will be back here next week doing more of this. I hope to see you all here. Thanks for showing up, Terrence. Good luck with XCOM 2. That is a hard game, but it's super awesome. And yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.